Ooh, that's a battery. Woo-hoo-hoo, that got hot.
Ooh, that's not good.
It is day 5 before we're going back to Juicy Motorsports. We are going to stop by one of our new partners for this season.
I need all the wins. Yeah. Ain't no L's, I gotta get a no call and quit. Yeah.
Here we are, Four-Wheel Parts, Kennesaw, Georgia, our church. Hey, how's it going? Those new Smitty build winches are super nice. I'm super excited to test one of these guys out. Very excited, actually. Look how tiny this is. It's tiny.
Dude, all that stuff looks so baby.
This looks like so tiny.
Look at this. Like,
it's mind-boggling to me that people will run 40s on this. Like, and the entire tire is carried on an axle shift. It's big. What's that? A 30 spline? What's that?
I'm assuming that's a 30 spline.
It blows my mind how people run 40s on that. I really like this chair. Is it Jeep Beach friendly? I would say so. Got a little cooler back on the side, a little tray with a cup holder. I'd say this is perfect for Jeep Beach. Honestly, this is comfy. All right, we'll take it.
Will it hold you?
It'll hold me. It will hold your fat ass.
Damn it! Shots fired.
I got the team by my side, right hand. Yeah, take it to a string. You ain't seen it like that. Yeah, and it's the dream, and we coming for the bag. Yeah, and we ain't ever going back now. Future expedited, now we on the fast track now.
All right, party people, we are back at the Juicy Motorsports World Headquarters. We're swapping over to a brand spanking new Smitty build winch. It's the 10K. The new ones are so freaking nice. I'm super excited for this. Those winches came a long way. I know, like, back in the days, you know, people had their opinions about them, whatever, but now that latest generation of Smitty build winches, mwah. We also got to change a high steer arm. Then Mac, what are you guys working on? Give me a quick rundown. What are you guys doing here on the hood?
When you rolled and this thing freaking pulled up, it ripped all of the cowl apart.
Now you can kind of hopefully.
So you see right here,
Yeah.
it's rusted completely through. It's just an old tub, thin sheet metal. So what we did was last night we cut a plate up on the plasma table over there. So what's going to happen here is it's going to go in here behind the firewall. It's going to reinforce this area, and we actually cut it wider than what the actual tub is. That way it'll hold under there, and we'll screw, so sandwich the hinge between the body. Is it perfect? No. A body man's going to need to really probably just cut a giant square out and weld in fresh sheet metal at some point, but this is a best case scenario for right now. What happens with this is, unless you put some RTV in here, these holes, water just gets in here and it drips, and then it just causes rust, and rust spreads. As soon as you, even if this was all painted, as soon as you screw that bolt in, it tears it up. And you know, this has been what, 5 years since you got this back. Plus it was an old tub already.
And the hood weighs 450 pounds.
That is the heaviest hood I've ever touched in my life, seriously. Really, truly. So
I got the new recovery system all packed out. You got the 10K winch, really good looking. The free spool handle is nice and big. I like that. It's really easy to get to. This lights up and kind of illuminates this whole area when it's dark, which is kind of cool. Got a little switchy on the side for that. 7 horsepower, not bad. And then we got all these accessories that come with it. I really like this controller. Super neat. That's cool. Super nice. High quality stuff, I have to say. It lines up with all the bolt holes from my previous winch, so I don't have to re-drill anything. So let's install it. Throw some Factor 55 parts on top of it. We're going to change Fairlead. I already installed that. And we're also going to install an ultra hook. We love Factor 55. That's the only thing we're going to change. Everything else stays Smitty built. Super easy install. Just pretty much 4 bolts connected to the battery. Done. That was it. Check this out. Doesn't this look awesome? Super cool. And the coolest thing is this little remote thing. Super dope. With even a built-in flashlight. And obviously, click on out. Bam. Click on in. Bam. And it's magnetic. Pretty handy. And then this little guy, you'll disconnect it. I like this. You got your soft shackle immediately connected to the Factor 55. Makes it real easy. So if I turn my rock lights on, you got a mustache that lights up. Operation Smitty build winch and Factor 55 gear done. All right, here we are, Atlanta Airport, dropping off Mr. Mac.
bro,
Bro,
see you soon.
all the very best.
Thanks guys for everything.
Hey dude, thank you.
The cooling system is done. The radiator is full.
Drowning, I'm off the deep end. Apparitions of all my demons.
What you see smoking is just a header wrap. It's gonna be smoking for a minute probably.
Manifestations of my fears.
Temperature gauge is working, but for some reason the fan didn't kick on by itself and the thermostat didn't seem to open. And we put a really low one in there, 180 I think, right?
Yeah.
We'll find out what that's all about. We made it. 5 days, diagnosing what was wrong with it, taking the motor out, getting a new motor, putting the new motor in.
We've got days in driving back and forth, going to get the radiator, going to 4 parts. Like, Atlanta's so big. Like, here's Atlanta. Marvin lives up here. We go way up here to get the radiator, then come back over here to get the winch, and then we're gonna come back down here to where Jeff's is. We've put in, I think, 3 tanks of gas in a big diesel truck in 2 days.
Yeah, four tanks by the time we get home.
Yeah.
If you guys are anywhere near the Atlanta area or Georgia or even Florida or wherever you are at, please check out Juicy Motorsports, one of the most well-equipped shops in the entire Southeast. Andrew's going to be driving this bad boy. We're going to be having it at the BFG Flex Rocks and Rollovers booth. All right, the moment has come. First test drive. She's alive! I can't believe I'm driving this thing again. It feels like very shaky almost. Like it feels different.
Everything's nice and tight, Marvin. Motor mounts, everything.
Here we go. Jump in. It drives a little funky.
What do you mean?
Almost like it's rich. Man, it works. It's not perfect yet, but it drives.
We're getting there.
What's up? What's up, everybody? Say hello, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
Oh, YouTube. What kind of mood is in here? Oh, it's so sad.
Ready to go.
Alright guys, I would call this mission complete. The Jeepster is driving on its own power at the beach, at Daytona Beach, during Jeep Beach. That was what this whole thing was about, why we killed ourselves over 5 days to swap the new motor in this thing. She's running a little rough, but she's running. This is all that matters. We loaded the Jeepster up last minute. It seemed to be running all right when we were at the shop, but now driving it through Daytona, it is not happy. It sounds like it's running on 4 cylinders. Today, we got the guys from the tuning school here at our booth. They're located in Odessa, Florida, and a partner of our beloved partner, HB Tuners. And we'll figure out what the hell is wrong with this Jeep.
Yep.
What's up, Bob?
Hey, how you doing, man?
Thanks for stopping by and helping me on this, man. Really appreciate it. So yeah, introduce yourself really quick and tell us, what is the tuning school?
Yeah, I'm Bob Morreale with the Tuning School, and we teach people processes for tuning Jeeps, Dodge, Ford, GM, whatever your preference really is. We have a great course for you. You can do online, learn at home, live classes, hands-on, dyno classes, whatever your preference is, we've got it set up for you.
Hey, Andrew.
Hi. I was driving in this morning and I ran into somebody I know, and this gentleman threw a biscuit in my car while I was driving.
Seriously?
Actually, it was to be technical, it was a McGriddle. Thank you, Nick.
So what I'm going to do is just the throttle sweep, key on, engine off, and accelerator pedal position, voltage is what I'm looking for. So on the Dodges, and this is obviously a Dodge engine, you'll want to see 0 here with the key on, engine off, and then as you sweep into it, it'll go up to around 3, 3.5. So that's full throttle. So I know that the TPS is working fine. It's running on 8 cylinders, you can tell by how it sounds. I don't think the O2s are bad. The biggest problem we have here is at idle. It's obviously pig rich. It's pulling about 30% on the fuel.
And it gets worse. If you drive it, it gets a lot worse.
I imagine. what we'll do is have a look at the next culprit, which could be a vacuum leak, right?
So the next thing we're gonna do is spray down the intake and see if we can see a vacuum leak somewhere around it, correct?
Yeah. Yeah, you see a bubble in there?
Already?
Yeah, you see it.
You can probably not see it, but yeah, right around the ejectors, as soon as he sprays it, it's like foaming up and bubbling.
Yeah.
Huh. That is awesome. I mean, crazy. That was like, what, 12 minutes now, 15 minutes? And we at least found one of the problems.
Yeah, you need to give him the Superman right now.
Right?
I replaced all O-rings on the injectors. I changed one injector out from one cylinder. I figured out that cylinder 4, the spark plugs were super wet. I changed the coil pack and changed the spark plugs again. After that, it was running a little bit better. Still not great, but a little bit better. And then my last resort was to do a compression test with this little guy here. Well, cylinder 4 is dead. Zero compression, nothing. I have a date with Mr. Ian Johnson tomorrow, and for now I'm gonna put it all back together. It's running. It's an SRT7 now. Good enough to put it on and off the trailer. The host for today,
There it is.
Mr. Ian Johnson himself.
Look at all the crazy cord that comes with this, man. Looks got a
Fancy fan. Got
Look,
a light.
look.
That's cool.
Look. Wait, which way's up? That way's up. Look at that. All right. We kind of need to turn the motor, the piston's at top dead center right now, like that's the piston right there.
Yeah.
We kind of need to just bump the key.
Is it in it?
Yep, I got you.
Like just try to get that piston to come down.
Attempt to bump the key.
Okay.
All right, borescope out, hands clear.
Yeah, we're good. I'm good. Whoa, that might be good because I think I honestly just saw, I can't tell if that's looks like a mark on the piston though. You know what I mean?
That right here?
Yeah, that mark right there looks. Ooh, what's the? Well, no. If it was cracked, I would think that there would be like coolant or stuff in there. Hit it one more time. Hold on. Let me get. Okay, hit it one more time.
All right, clear.
One more of those. There we go. Now it's at the bottom. Ooh, that's not good. See what I mean? I can't really see what's going on there, but there's something going on right there.
Maybe we can get a different angle of actually what's happening.
I don't think you can see it, but it's covered in fuel. So what we're doing right now is trying to, we found a little paddle of goo, fluid, whatever on top of the piston, and we're just trying to stick something in there to reach it to identify what that is.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, that's a battery. Woo-hoo-hoo, that got hot.
We're welding, folks. We're welding. Welding wire, welding with the Ian Johnson.
Like, look at that. That's like, it's not even oil. But look at it go down though.
Yep.
See right there?
Yeah, it goes right besides the piston.
See, look at that.
Look at
That's
the scars
yeah.
here,
Look
right?
at that. See that looks like it looks like scar on the.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, look at it. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
See if I can.
And look, I think you're right, Marvin. I think that I can't tell if that's a piston ring, if that's a ring.
Or a ginormous gap. Either way.
Yeah, either way, there's a like.
She's done, my friends. She is done. Once again. Lasted about a Jeep each.
And here's why you buy a crate motor, not a junkyard motor for a swap. Crate motor.
I'll keep you guys posted what we decide on. For now, we're gonna move back over to secret project I got going on here with Ian. So you guys will see that here shortly. Next time I roll it and it still has a Hemi in it, we will just keep it shut off, drag it back to the shop and take it apart and not try to start it.
Or just dry sump it. You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, but that's the same amount of money than just buying a new motor.
It's probably more expensive dry sump than to put a Hellcat in it.
Yeah. So yeah, I had a couple of comments on that too. Just put a drive sum in it. For that money, I can probably buy 2 more Hemis.